Hello viewers, I am Avinash here. In my last video, I showed you how to handle difficult problems of maths very easily. Today, the question which we are going to solve is from the linear equation. It is an upstream-downstream question. I have taken this question from CBSE Class 8. The name of the book is RSAggarwal, Chapter 8, Exercise-8B, and the question number is 19. Now, let us see the question. Now, here is the question. A steamer goes downstream from one port to another in 9 hours. It covers the same distance upstream in 10 hours. If the speed of the stream be 1 kilometer per hour, find the speed of the steamer in still water and the distance between the ports. So here you can see that we will have to find the distance between the two ports, and we will also have to find what is the speed of the steamer in still water. And what information is given in the question? That while going downstream the steamer takes 9 hours, whereas while going upstream it takes 10 hours. In order to solve this question, we need to understand two things, that is upstream and downstream. So in order to make you understand, I have drawn this figure. In this figure you can see that there is a mountain. A river is flowing from mountain and it is going into the sea. Since the level of the mountain is higher than that of the sea, therefore the water flows from mountain into the sea. So you can see I have already pointed the direction of the stream. It will be from mountain towards the sea. Now suppose we are in a steamer and we move in a direction opposite to the flow of water. Then it is called upstream. Now in order to see what happens to the speed of the steamer while going upstream, let us take an example. Suppose the speed of the steamer in still water be 15 km per hour and let the speed of the stream be 1 km per hour. The resultant speed of the steamer while going upstream will be 14 km per hour. Why 14 km per hour? Because the steamer will move 15 km in a direction opposite to the flow of water, whereas the flowing water will bring it back 1 km in a direction towards the flowing water, due to which the steamer will only be able to cover 14 km in 1 hour. So you must remember that while going upstream, we subtract the speed of the steamer in still water with that of the stream. Here 15 minus 1 kilometer is equal to 14 kilometer. Now let us see what happens in downstream. Here you can see the water is flowing from mountain towards the sea, and I have also shown you the direction of flow of water. Now suppose we go in the direction of water, then it is called downstream. Now what happens to the speed of the steamer in downstream? Suppose the speed of the steamer in still water be 15 km per hour and the speed of the flowing water be 1 km per hour, or you can say the speed of the stream be 1 km per hour. What will be the resultant speed? The resultant speed will be 16 km per hour. Why 16 km per hour? Because the engine of the steamer will move it 15 km in 1 hour and the flowing water will push it 1 more kilometer in that hour, due to which its speed will become 16 km per hour. So while going downstream, we add the speed of the steamer in still water with the speed of the stream. So here 15 plus 1, we got 16 km per hour. Now let us see what the question says. A steamer goes downstream from one port to another in 9 hours. So what I have done, I have drawn two ports, port 1 and port 2, and the time taken to cover this distance by the steamer is 9 hours. And let us assume that the direction of flow of water is from port 1 to port 2. This means that the steamer will go in a direction of the flow of water, that is from port 1 to port 2 in 9 hours. Now let us see what the second line says. It says that it covers same distance upstream in 10 hours. So once again you can see that I have drawn figure. There is port 1 and port 2, and suppose the direction of flow of water is from port 1 to port 2. Then now as the steamer is going upstream, that means it will go against the direction of water. So while going from port 2 to port 1, it will take 10 hours. Now let us see what the third line says. If the speed of the stream be 1 kilometer per hour, find the speed of steamer in still water. So it has been said that the water is flowing at the rate of 1 kilometer per hour, and what we will have to find? We will have to find the speed of this steamer in still water. Now as the last line says that find the speed of the steamer in still water and the distance between the ports. That means you can see here that there are two ports in my left hand and right hand side. We will have to find the distance between these two ports. Now we have understood that while going upstream, the speed of the steamer is equal to speed of the steamer in still water minus speed of the stream, because you have understood that when we go against the water, its speed decreases. And while going downstream, that is in a direction in which the water is flowing, we find that the speed of the steamer is equal to speed of steamer in still water plus speed of the stream. Now once we have understood this, now it is time to solve the question. Now once we have understood the question, it is time for solution. Let the speed of the steamer in still water be x kilometer per hour, because we have to find the speed of the steamer in still water. We don't know, so I have assumed it to be x kilometer per hour. The speed of the steamer in downstream will be x plus 1 kilometer per hour. Why? Because you know downstream means when the steamer goes in the direction of the flow of water. Then we know that we should add the speed of the steamer in still water and the speed of the stream. The speed of the steamer in upstream will be x minus 1 kilometer per hour, because I have already told while going upstream, that is in the direction opposite to the flow of water, the speed, the resultant speed which we get is, we subtract the speed of the steamer in still water with the speed of the stream. Now we know that speed is equal to distance by time and distance is equal to speed into time. Here the speed in the downstream, because we are going to find the distance covered by steamer in downstream. So the speed while going downstream was x plus 1 kilometer per hour, and the question said while going downstream it took 9 hours. So we have multiplied the speed with the time. Solving, we will get 9x plus 1 kilometer. The distance covered by the steamer in upstream will be speed into time, and here the speed of the upstream is x minus 1 kilometer per hour, and the question said it took 10 hours. So we will get 10 into x minus 1 kilometer. The distance covered by steamer in downstream is equal to distance covered by steamer in upstream. Why? Because if we go from your house to your school, you will cover the same distance as you cover when you return back from your school to your house. That is, the distance between your school and your house will always be same. Either you go to your school from your home or you come to your home from the school. Here we have seen that the distance covered by steamer in downstream was 9x plus 1 kilometer and the distance covered in upstream was 10x minus 1 kilometer. Further solving, we get 9 into x plus 1 is equal to 10 into x minus 1. On multiplying 9 with x, we get 9x, and 9 into 1, 9. Similarly, on multiplying 10 with x, we get 10x, and 10 into minus 1 is minus 10. Now, if we bring the 9x from left hand side to right hand side, it becomes minus 9x. Similarly, if we take minus 10 from left hand side to right hand side, it becomes plus 10. Further solving, we get 19 is equal to x, or we can say that x is equal to 19 km per hour. Why it is 19 km per hour? Because we assumed that let the speed of the steamer be x km per hour. Now the next thing which we will have to find is the distance between the ports. In this we can take any of the equation, that is the distance covered in downstream or distance covered in upstream. Here we have taken the distance covered in downstream. It was 9 into x plus 1 kilometer. Now putting the value of x in this equation, we get 9 into 19 plus 1. Further solving, we get 9 into 20 kilometer, and 9 to the 18, therefore it is 180 kilometer. So we can say that the speed of the steamer in still water is 19 kilometer per hour and the distance between the two ports is 180 kilometer. One thing more I would like to ask you, that if you have any doubt about the question which I have explained you, or if you want me any other question which you find difficult, please write in the comment box so that I can help you. Thank you for watching the video. For further videos like this, please subscribe the channel.